In this video, I'm going to advise you on which organs can be picked up as suffering using iridology. So I'm going to show you an actual picture that we took of this lady, and the picture is really revealing. Now the picture is that of an iris, which is the colored part of the eye. Colored part of the eye, that's iris. Iris means rainbow. And iris, the iris name came from Egyptians. That's how it came from. That's known as the iris, the colored part of the eye, and that's known as the sclera, which is the whites of the eyes. For example, now if you went to a doctor, a medical doctor, and he gave you a 10-minute assessment and you're telling him your symptoms, that's pretty close to useless. That's not going to fix you. When you come to us, we spend about 2 hours with you. 2 hours, my wife and I, 2 hours each. That's 4 hours in actually working with you. We find all the problems in that time. That's why we're so successful. You go to a medical type system, because of the crookedness of the system, you're lucky to get 10 minutes to get one thing fixed. You get one disease, it's one appointment. Two appointments. With us, in one go, we find all your problems. E.g., here's an example of one. I'm going to just quickly go through it, because you're going to see, as I show you the feature, you're going to say, wow, it's very revealing. Now, this is a pupil. It's overextended, so that means that person's nervous. It should be less than that by about 2/3. Right? That's that one. Now, the second thing we notice, this is the digestive system here. This is supposed to be a blue eye, but you notice it's brown. It means that the digestive system is blocked up. It's constipated. It's toxic. There's as much as about 30 or 40 pounds of waste in the bowel of that person. 30 to 40 pounds of waste. That's what that determines, because that's the body. That's half the body. You can see that's about 1/3 of the body. So that's about 15 to 20 to 25 pounds of waste. That's what in the actual digestive system. Then your liver, the liver is weak. See, that's the liver. That's weak liver. The lymphatic system is blocked up, which means your immune system is down. The thyroid is not working properly. Yeah, the thyroid, that's it. That's the thyroid here. Here is the one part of the brain. The brain's from here to here. That means the brain's being affected by the transverse column, sending toxicity to the brain, and that is affecting that part of the brain. In this case, it's the right eye, so your right brain is affected. In other words, your imagination is low. So because the toxicity in the bowel is coming up towards the brain and dropping waste in the brain. Fascinating. That's part of the brain. Now, this one here is the right shoulder. The weakness in the right shoulder is caused by the toxicity in the bowel, sending waste into the colon, into the shoulder here, and that person can't lift their arm properly. They can't do weight training on it. They can't lift things. That's the shoulder. This is the bronchial tubes clogged up. Again, phlegm from that food in here. Phlegm goes in here, clogs this up, and you can see the darkness in the lungs, right? And in here, that's another deposit here of rubbish, waste. You can see the yellow. This is definitely lymphatic system. And then also here, this blue ring on the outside, that's anemia. That person is suffering from anemia. So you'd refer them to a good doctor, take their blood, check their blood supply, iron supply and other things, and then you would recommend certain foods like watercress, like celery, like beetroot to boost up their iron level. But all of this and more, I've seen as much as 80 things in both eyes. 80. If you go in great detail, spend 2 hours or so, you can see everything in the eye, everything that's affecting that person. And that's a great tool to use. And then the next thing you do is that we know then what to give you. We know how to recommend what music you should listen to, what food you should listen to, and what your music should be listening to, and so on and so on and so on. So that's a very, very powerful way to assist people. Thank you.